Hi guys. In my opinion, restraints on a roller coaster can break a ride. It can't make a ride, but it can certainly break it. I know that kind of sounds unfair, but that's just what I think, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Unfortunately for us, there are a lot of really bad restraints out there. Like, a lot. There are also a lot of really good restraints out there. But me being the negative guy that I am, I have to talk about the bad. I just can't help it. So today, in no particular order, I will be talking about the worst restraints on roller coasters. This is going to be the start of a trend in this video. You'll notice that a lot of these bad restraints come from Intamin. Intamin is really bad at restraints. It would be really funny if it weren't so sad. The U-brick lap bars in Superman the Ride is a restraint that is just that. It's a big brick in the shape of a U. If that doesn't sound appealing to you, it's because it's not. I have no idea why it's designed the way that it is. It's just so big for no reason. It's not painful or anything, it's just there. It restricts any airtime from the ride and is strangely heavy on your thighs. This ride did have the T-bar, and it would be really cool if it still had the T-bar. However, a fatal accident outlawed the T-bar in Massachusetts, which really sucks because when it did have the T-bar, it was considered one of the best steel coasters in America. Even though it's still up there, it has dropped a considerable amount. These restraints ruined an otherwise perfect coaster, and it's a real shame. Unlike Intamin, B&M is usually really good with their restraints. In fact, their clamshell restraints and traditional over-the-shoulder restraints would probably make my list of the best restraints. However, they do have one bad restraint, their vest restraints. The B&M vest restraints tighten so fast, it actually startles you. It sucks because these restraints are starting to take over the over-the-shoulder restraints on dive, wing, and even inverted coasters. These tighten the fastest out of any restraint on the planet. If you're able to hold it up, then you must be like the Incredible Hulk or something, because it feels like they were designed to go down. Vest restraints can be really good when they're done well. They eliminate headbanging no matter how old or rough the coaster is. However, B&M did not do it well. They really missed the mark on this one. These suck, like big time. Back to Intamin, because I guess we haven't bullied them enough. Now, I guess I'm kind of cheating with this one because I'm combining two for one, but they're just so similar and I think it would be unfair to Intamin to do two separate spots for them. There are the two types of over-the-shoulder restraints. There's the soft ones and the hard ones. Most of what I say about one will also apply to the other. Guys, these restraints are so bad. My experience with the ones on King Dakar ruined the ride for me. The hard ones especially dig into your shoulders until they're practically dug trenches in your skin. Also, I feel like these are on all the wrong coasters. You get flung into them from the aggressive airtime in Maverick, they ruin King Dakar and Storm Runner's forceful launch, they ruin the open free feeling of Cheetah and Cheetah Hunt. They just ruin everything. The only time they actually serve a purpose is on I-305, because if you black out, it will prevent you from falling forward. Now, this isn't Intamin's worst restraint, but they're really bad. These shoulder pads are so pointless. I don't know why they exist. They are so bad. Togo has really bad transitions, and these restraints coupled with the bad transitions make for an experience where your shoulders fly into the restraints and your neck gets banged every which way. I hate these restraints, and I don't think I really need to say much more. I think people kind of overlook the Aero Hyper lap bars, but guys, these are really bad. I honestly think these are worse than Superman the Ride's lap bars. They suffer from the same problems, mainly being too big and heavy, but these Aero lap bars take it to like the next level, not in a good way. When you pull down these lap bars, it's like a 100-pound weight is crushing your lap. I'm not exaggerating, it's actually really heavy. I think that's the main problem. It's just too heavy and it keeps coming down during the ride. I think people don't really talk about these because A, they're really old, and B, the main time people are using these restraints is on Magnum, so they're already being launched into orbit. These restraints are actually some of the worst, and people don't talk about them enough. There are just so many bad restraints out there. Alright, I can't take it anymore, I gotta talk about it. So this is it, guys. I saved the best for last. Or I guess the worst. Intamin has made some really bad restraints, but by far, this is their crown jewel of bad restraints. These restraints ruined Skyrush for many people, and it almost did for me too. These are the only restraints on the planet that actually cause physical pain, not by flinging into them from airtime. No, their mere existence will hurt you. But the thing is, these restraints are almost sneaky. You see, when you strap in and go up the lift hill, they actually aren't that bad. You're all pumped up to get in Skyrush, the cable lift will kicks in, you got the wind blowing in your face. You might almost find yourself thinking, okay, maybe I can handle these. Maybe I won't really mind them and people are overreacting just a little bit. But you know, these restraints are actually terrible. Everything is wrong with them. Once you finish that first drop, the restraints clamp down so hard I legitimately thought I might lose feeling in my legs. It's actually kind of painful, especially if you're on a wing seat. They restrict you from airtime, they hurt your legs, and they keep getting progressively tighter as the ride goes on. These are the worst restraints ever on a roller coaster, and it would take a restraint designed by Satan himself to change that. Thank you so much for you guys that made it this far. If you liked the video, then consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, then consider subscribing. These videos take a long time to make, so I really do appreciate everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.